Do you think? I don't even think this is a question. Future Hall of Famer Kyle Lowry.
Yes.
Yeah, he's got a ring.
Especially if he gets, because the one thing, like, this is me being devil's advocate.
Mm-hmm.
This is me just saying like what a potential argument could be, is he's never been the best player on his team.
Not well, you could argue the DeRozan years that he was.
But the DeRozan years aren't remembered fondly in terms of playoff success, in terms of like regular season success, sure. But like if we're talking Kyle Lowry's legacy, I'm thinking right now in these playoffs, it's being tested.
Yep.
And if we can make it to a conference final or even a final, I think you see that Kyle is he might not, like, Siakam is our superstar, but Kyle is our leader.
Mm-hmm.
And he's the guy that we're going to go to at the end of the game and be like, Kyle, like, get the boys going.
I think if we go to the finals this year, I think that's that. Even if we don't even win.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He's also got some international
He's got a
gold
medal.
Yeah, gold medal.
So I think the biggest comparison for him is Chauncey Billups.
Yeah.
Who is not in yet.
He will get in.
But he should be.
Yeah.
I think Chauncey Billups should be a Hall of Famer.
He was arguably the best player on that team, though.
Yeah. What
about I don't want to say it because people don't like him. And I'm not a big basketball historian, so I don't know how accurate this would be. Would like an Isiah Thomas, would that
would
like that be a good comparison?
First ballot.
Yeah.
No, I know, but would it be a good comparison for like styles? And he didn't play on a team with like a superstar.
No, but I think he was
Billups is the better comparison.
Thomas was like clearly the best player on his team.
Okay.
That's the only difference.
Okay.
They're similar like styles of players for sure.
They're both tough.
Billups is like the guy where
they're
like,
smack talkers.
Never really knew if he was the best player on his team, but he was always on winning teams.
And to be fair with that team, you could make an argument for all five of them. I think in the starting five is the best player on the team at the certain points. Yeah, the Rasheed Wallace, Ben Wallace,
and Billups also started peaking very late in his career. Yeah, same as Kyle Lowry.
Drafted by the Raptors, I think, or he was
Celtics and then came
traded
to the
Raptors. Yeah,
I think. He jumped around a lot early parts of it. Like that's why I think it's very similar to Kyle Lowry.
That's a good point.
Basketball Reference does this thing, similarity scores, where they take a guy through this far into his career and match him up statistically with guys. So Kyle Lowry's played 13 years. He's got 10 guys listed similarity scores. 2 are in the Hall of Fame right now, Iverson and Lenny Wilkins. Manu Ginobili will be in the Hall of Fame. The rest of the guys aren't. But you got Tim Hardaway, Terry Porter, Darren Williams, Stephon Marbury, Dick Van Arsdale. I know he's one of your favorites. Sam Cassell, Derek Harper. But yeah, I think Kyle Lowry will get into the Hall of Fame. I don't know if he will be a first ballot Hall of Famer.
Yeah. No, probably not.
He's also got more to give us too.
Yeah.
We don't know what happens with the rest of his career. Do you think him leaving the Toronto Raptors hurts or helps his Hall of Fame? Do you think if he just finished out his career with the Raptors, that would help his Hall of Fame case?
I guess this is a bit of an obvious statement, but if he goes somewhere and he wins, that helps.
Right.
But I think, barring that, I think it's better if he just stays with Toronto the rest of his career.
But I think being like the unequivocal, no debate, greatest Raptor in history helps his Hall of Fame.
Considering that Vince will get in the Hall of Fame, as well, and
Bosh
will get in. Yeah.
DeRozan, I guess, remains
probably
to be
not.
seen.
Like if DeRozan's a Hall of Famer, Lowry's a Hall of Famer. I think
100%. DeRozan isn't a Hall of Famer as of now.
No.
If the Spurs win a title, which I have no.
There was
another seeing it happening right now.
Another interesting stat that I saw was Kyle Lowry's winning percentage on, during his time with the Raptors, is higher than Nash's winning percentage with the Suns. It's higher than Isiah Thomas's winning percentage with the Pistons.
Wow.
It's higher than Jason Kidd's winning percentage with the Nets.
Well, we have the.
So when you look at those, when you compare that, obviously it's not fair because Thomas spent his whole career with the Pistons, I believe.
Yeah.
So you had the ups and downs, where Lowry kind of jumped on halfway through. And actually, I guess when he got here, the Raptors weren't very good.
They weren't. Yeah,
no,
they weren't good.
No. Since 2015, Toronto Raptors' best record in the NBA.
Yeah, and that's right around when he got here.
Consistency.
I think he was here for a year.
2013
and then
or
they had that
2014.
year where they traded Rudy Gay halfway through, and then that's when they started turning it around.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
So he also wasn't even a starter when he first got here.
Yeah, he was here to back up Jose Calderon.
Yeah. So he's had a really weird career.
Yeah.
It's going to be looked back on as people are going to be like, what happened with this guy? First few years of his career.
Yeah, he's always had the best ass in the NBA, but he's just doesn't.
Hands down.
He hasn't been a superstar his entire career. So superstar ass, not superstar
player
pedigree. Yeah,
that's true.
But now he is. Yeah. Did you see that? Did you see that? Oh man, I'm not even gonna bring it up. But there's some really good Kyle Lowry ass memes out there that you guys should check out. They're very good. They're hilarious.
Yeah, just Google Kyle Lowry ass.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna name you 3 guys right now, and you gotta tell me. In 30 years, you go to the NBA Hall of Fame. Are these names in it as players? All right. You have to give me a yes or no.
This is gonna be all over freezing cold takes.
You have to give me a yes or no. Both of you can do it.
Okay.
Pascal Siakam.
Give us all 3 first, or
no.
I want to go one at a time.
Okay.
Just yes or no. You can
yes.
After we go through them all, you can explain it.
Yes.
Yeah. Aaron.
Yes.
Marc Gasol.
Yes. No doubt. I think.
Yes. I don't.
Fred VanVleet.
No.
Yes.
OG Anunoby.
See, the safe answer here is no, obviously.
Of course.
But I have a hot. I guess I'll drop it after this.
Yes?
I have a hot take that I'm going to drop.
Yes?
Yeah, I'm going to say yes for OG Anunoby, and I'd like to explain it after
Sure.
Aaron drops his thing here.
I'm gonna say just for consistency. Yeah.
So we got.
I went all 4.
Five Hall of Fame. Serge Ibaka.
No. Our whole starting 5 is going to the Hall. Serge. You know what? No, I don't know about Serge. I don't know about.
So you're saying we're gonna have 5 Hall of Famers on. You even said 4, I believe. You said yes to Pascal, yes to Marc. Marc Gasol, I think if he retires today.
To me, Gasol and Lowry are already in, but
Gasol's got like huge international credentials.
Defensive Player of the Year. I think people forget for a few years on Memphis. Like I think he finished 3rd in MVP voting one year. That year where he won Defensive Player of the Year. Yeah. So I think he's a shoe-in. But what's your OG take? You say yes to OG. So do you guys remember the year? I believe it was 20. Let me look this up here. 2013-14 when the Spurs played the Heat in the NBA Finals.
Yeah.
And Kawhi, that was kind of Kawhi Leonard's coming out party, and he locked down LeBron James.
I like where you're going with this.
His 3rd year in the league, he won Finals MVP. He wasn't even an All-Star for another full season after that.
Look at his stats during that season where they won the title.
Have them right here.
Okay, go.
12.8 points per game.
12.8 points per game.
6.2 rebounds per game, 2 assists per game.
So doesn't scream superstar.
Nope.
No.
Guy wins Finals MVP that year. Goes on, has a decent year the next year, and then after that, he's a perennial All-Star, arguably the best player in the league. I think OG Anunoby is going to have that year this year.
So when the
Raptors are going to go to the finals, they're going to play the Lakers, and OG Anunoby is going to
lock down LeBron.
I'm not going to say he's going to win Finals MVP, but he's going to make a very strong case for himself.
So you're saying he's going to have a 2014 Kawhi-esque playoff.
Yes.
Fight.